Welcome to Royal Telly, dear squatties. I'm your host, Chloe. Today, we're diving into the British tabloids' obsession with the Duchess of Sussex's wardrobe. Now, we all know that the Duchess has an impeccable sense of style, but it seems the Daily Mail and The Sun are more interested in playing fashion police than reporting actual news. On her show, With Love, Meghan, the Duchess has been making waves with her wardrobe choices. She's been mixing high-end pieces with affordable items, a move that has caused quite a stir in the tabloid world. It's almost as if they've forgotten that she's a woman of the world, not just a duchess. What's more, it's not just the mix and match that's got them worked up. The Duchess's decision to buy her own clothes has become a scandal in and of itself. Perhaps it's the idea of a duchess shopping for herself that's too much for them to handle. It seems that the Duchess's choice to buy her own clothes is more newsworthy than actual world events. The tabloids have even started breaking down the cost of each outfit, as though the price tag is the true measure of style. They've dubbed her Netflix wardrobe, estimated at £130,000, as stealth wealth. It's as if they've run out of real issues to report on and have decided to focus on the Duchess's wardrobe instead. But here's the thing, the Duchess isn't just a duchess. She's a woman, a mother, a wife, and a fashion icon. And if she wants to mix a £49.99 Zara trouser with a £1,020 Hermes mule, then more power to her. After all, isn't fashion about expressing oneself? It seems the tabloids have found a new buzzword, stealth wealth, and they appear to be having a field day with it. The Duchess of Sussex estimated £130,000 Netflix wardrobe has been labeled as such, and the tabloids seem to be working overtime to dissect every outfit worn on her show, With Love, Meghan. Now you might ask, what exactly is stealth wealth? It's a term that's been thrown around lately, referring to the practice of buying and wearing high-end items but not flaunting them. It's about understated luxury and the art of blending in while still wearing the finest of threads. But here's the kicker. The tabloids are so fixated on this idea that they've started creating meticulous breakdowns of each episode's outfits. It's as if they're trying to decode a secret message hidden in the folds of the Duchess's clothing. A £20 Zara trouser paired with a £1,020 Hermes mule becomes front-page news. High-end and affordable fashion mixed together? Oh, the horror! This fixation seems to be more than just idle gossip. It's an attempt to paint the Duchess in a negative light, to create controversy where there is none. Is it really scandalous for the Duchess to buy her own clothes and mix high-end pieces with affordable ones? Is it really outrageous that she chooses to express herself through fashion in a way that encompasses both luxury and accessibility? It's clear that the tabloids are reaching. They're trying to create a mountain out of a molehill, stirring the pot to keep the drama boiling. But the Duchess remains unfazed. She continues to wear her style with grace, proving that fashion is indeed an art and that she is the artist. So, what's the takeaway here? It's simple. The tabloids will always find something to nitpick about. Whether it's a £1,000 mule or a £20 trouser, nothing about the Duchess's wardrobe can escape their scrutiny. But at the end of the day, it's just clothes. And as the saying goes, clothes do not make the woman. It seems nothing about the Duchess's wardrobe can escape the tabloid scrutiny. But what is the real reason behind this fixation with the Duchess's wardrobe, you might ask? Well, it's not about the clothes or the cost. It's about the narrative. The narrative that the British tabloids are pushing, filled with double standards and distractions. Let's take a step back and look at the larger picture. The Duchess of Sussex's wardrobe, whether she pairs a Zara trouser with a Hermes mule or adorns herself with a Cartier watch, is her personal choice. She has the freedom to express herself through her fashion, just like any other individual. Yet every choice she makes is dissected and analyzed as if her attire is a matter of national concern. On the other hand, we have Kate Middleton. Her wardrobe, filled with designer pieces, is conveniently funded by the public. Yet we don't see a meticulous breakdown of her outfits making rounds in the tabloids. We don't see headlines screaming about the cost of her dresses or the brands she chooses. Why this difference in treatment, one might wonder? The answer is simple. The fixation on the Duchess of Sussex's wardrobe is a distraction. It's a ploy to shift attention from the public-funded wardrobes of other members of the royal family. By creating an uproar over Meghan's fashion choices, the tabloids are cleverly diverting the public's attention from the real issue at hand, the unfair treatment of the Sussexes. The British tabloids, in their quest to smear the Duchess of Sussex, have resorted to trivializing her choices and ignoring the real issues. They are so engrossed in their agenda that they conveniently forget to apply the same standards to other royals. While the tabloids clutch their pearls over the Duchess's wardrobe, they conveniently ignore the public-funded wardrobes of other royals. But we, the ones who see through this facade, know better. We know the real agenda, and we won't be distracted. Despite all this, the Duchess of Sussex continues to handle the situation with grace. Amidst the cacophony of criticism and scrutiny, the Duchess of Sussex stands tall, her elegance and poise never faltering. With her unique fashion sense, she continues to demonstrate that style is not just about what you wear, but how you wear it. It's about the confidence with which you carry your clothes, the story they weave about you, and the message they send out to the world. The Duchess's style is a blend of high-end and affordable pieces, a mix that reflects her down-to-earth personality and her ability to relate to people from all walks of life. She's not afraid to pair a 1,000-pound Hermes mule with a Zara trouser that's just under 50 quid. But it's not the price tag that defines the Duchess's style. It's the grace and confidence with which she wears these pieces. The tabloids, however, seem to be missing the point. They're too busy dissecting the cost of each outfit, creating meticulous breakdowns for each episode of her Netflix show, With Love, Meghan. They've even coined the term stealth wealth to describe her wardrobe, which they estimate to be worth around £130,000. But they fail to see the artistry behind her fashion choices, the thought and intention that goes into each outfit. The Duchess of Sussex is not just wearing clothes, she's expressing herself through her style. She's challenging the norms and proving that fashion is not just about the price tag, but about the person wearing the clothes. She's showing us that style is an art form, and like all art forms, it's subject to interpretation and criticism. But the Duchess takes it all in stride. She continues to wear her style with grace, undeterred by the tabloids' relentless criticism. She's proving that fashion is truly an art, and the tabloids are just the critics who can't appreciate it. The Duchess continues to wear her style with grace, proving that fashion is truly an art, and the tabloids are just the critics who can't appreciate it. In the end, it's clear that the tabloids' fixation is nothing more than a distraction. As we've navigated through the murky waters of the British tabloids' obsession with the Duchess of Sussex's wardrobe, it's become evident that their scrutiny is less about the clothes and more about creating a spectacle. The Duchess's choice to mix high-end items with affordable pieces, a practice that many of us can relate to, has been blown out of proportion and painted as a scandal. This, dear squatties, is a clear testament to the tabloids' desperation for a story, even if it means nitpicking over a pair of Zara trousers and Hermes mules. We've also taken a deep dive into the so-called stealth wealth controversy, a term coined in some posh meeting room to describe the Duchess's Netflix wardrobe. But despite the tabloids' best efforts to create drama around her fashion choices, the Duchess remains unfazed. She continues to wear her style with grace, proving that fashion is an art, and she a master of it. Moreover, we've exposed the real agenda behind the tabloids' fixation, a distraction from other members of the royal family. While they are quick to critique the Duchess for her self-funded style, they conveniently ignore the public-funded wardrobes of others. This double standard is not just unfair, it's a testament to their biased reporting. To sum it up, the Duchess of Sussex is more than her wardrobe. She's a woman of substance, style, and grace, who continues to rise above the tabloids' baseless attacks. And as we continue to support her, let's remember that these attacks are nothing more than distractions, meant to divert our attention from the real issues at hand. Thanks for joining me today, fellow squatties. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like the video. Together, we can continue supporting the Duke and Duchess of Sussex against these baseless attacks. Until next time on Royal Telly, I'm Chloe, signing off.